Well, welcome, all guys that are listening in on the radio station, and those of you that are here joining us today on Facebook and on YouTube and everywhere else. Right now, we've had a little bit of difficulties, but we have her here. We have the one and only Jenny B. Jenny, how are you doing, girlfriend?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you? How's everybody?
We're glad that you're here. I'm sorry about the difficulties that we're having, but it's technology. It's first world problems, right?
Yeah, no worries at all. It happens all the time. Let's just keep the show going.
That's right. That's what we have to do is keep the show going. How have you been as far as the last time that I talked to you it was at the pop-up market concert with Alicia C.
Yes. Well, I've been great. My family's great, thank the Lord. Everyone's happy and healthy, foremost. But a lot has happened since I last saw you and spoke with you. As of just today, we had just found out that we had made top 20 most requested song of this week on the Houston Tejano hit. So that was super crazy. Did not expect that, and just a lot is just. I just feel like the song is just making its ways as it deserves to be, and so we just been super busy. We were in Corpus this past weekend, talking to some promoters and things like that, trying to get some shows up there. So for all my Corpus people, I will be out there soon, hopefully. And yeah, it's just been really busy, busy, busy.
Well, that's good. And then along with that, for those of people that don't know really a lot about you, this isn't your first rodeo. You've been singing for a long time. It's just you come back to Tejano music. So give us a little bit of background
Yeah.
on where you got started and how you got started singing.
Yeah, well, music has always been around in my family. My dad and my uncles and my grandfather were all in a part of the band called Los Agues in the Tejano scene back in the 90s. And they were making their waves. So, the rehearsals were always at my house. The
Right.
mic was always at my house in the living room. So, the mic was always there. And once I actually started to do music professionally, we went into the pop and EDM scene. And so that's really where I started getting, my experience is with that first. So yeah, I've been singing for quite a while already. Professionally, I've been singing for about 7 years now. And it's been an amazing journey. I've learned so much. I've met so many amazing people. And I just hope to continue that with Tejano. I mean, Tejano's always been obviously a big part of my life and my childhood. And it's very important to me. So I just want to make the community proud. I just want to not only make my family proud, but I just want to, let my Latina side come out and just shine with the brown skin,
Right. No, no. I mean, it's always good that you are able to sit there and express yourself the way that you want to be expressing yourself. Real quickly, let's go ahead and give a shout out to Gracie who's watching, along with Rosie Ann,
Rosie.
Rosie Villa, Allison Villa. She's an awesome promoter. She's a really good person.
Yes.
Rosie,
No, that's my girl.
I hope your mom's doing better than she was the last time we talked. I know she's gotten home, but you're always in our prayers, Rosie. You and your mom.
Yes, yes.
And so, as far as you kind of took away my Augie's part. You're already talking to Los Angeles, but that's okay. That's
Sorry.
okay.
Los
We
Angeles is a big part of Jenny. So
yeah, that's true. It's just that I was kind of leading in. I was just thinking of how you got started and everything else. But how's this? I know you've had a lot of people. There's a lot of musicians that have been in your family and everything else. A lot of the bands, and like you said, they were practicing there in your house. But for as far as your road that you took, who was the inspiration for you as far as singing and going your direction? What was your inspiration?
I would have to say, Jennifer Lopez, Lady Gaga's what really wanted me to push to be like, a pop star. But as far as a singer period, it's always got to lead up to the Queen Selena.
Right.
But I didn't only look up to Selena as a singer. I looked up to her as how she treated people, as a human being with humbleness and respect, no matter what was going on, even when, she had craziness going on around her, she was always calm and respectful and classy, because in this industry it's hard to do that. I learned that myself. Even in the pop, I mean, no matter what genre you're in as a female artist, it's hard. And I think Selena taught us a lot more than just, you know, how to sing and how to perform and entertain her. She also was teaching us how to present yourself. So of course she started off, my grandmother, she actually helped with that too. She was the manager for Los Agues before they were signed with Q Productions. And, you know, she would always tell me like, dance like this and pose like this. And so she was a big inspiration as well. Rebecca Garcia, you know, may she rest in peace, played a big role in my coming up as being a singer. But as far as the flashiness and everything, of course, that came from, you know, seeing stars like J Lo, Lady Gaga. I just love the excitement in it, and I'm hoping to bring that to Tejano.
Well, definitely. I mean, when I saw you, when we first met, you were just incredibly. I not to be. I don't know how to. I,
just
you
just
were
say
just
it.
you were very very beautiful, and you took me aback
Oh,
because I
thank
mean
you.
you were just yeah very very attractive. You were there with
I
that.
thought you were gonna say I was loud because I kept laughing so loud.
Oh no 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 no! I was just saying you were very attractive. You, uh, it's easy to say that you controlled the gaze of the room that we were in, especially when you stood up and there were a lot of people that were there. You attracted attention. Real quick, Marsha Bowen. He's the one. He's like Jenny over there on YouTube. He's just logging in over there.
That's my husband,
Hey,
being a
Marshall.
super fan.
Good for him. He's checking you out. He's going, why isn't she on camera?
Yeah,
But no, but yeah, it was you could tell that you were a star because of the fact that you had that, you know, I've been here before. I've done this, you know,
oh well,
and
thank you so much.
it's really awesome to see so many women coming into the business and coming into the industry and giving it new life and giving it new just new a new voice, a different feel, you know. um
Yeah,
I speak Latin, and you know, people are like, "Is it difficult?" And I was like, "Well, it's a dead language. The reason it's a dead
right,
language is because it never evolved, and that's what we need with
right,
Tejano music. We needed to evolve. We needed to move forward. We needed to do, you know,
exactly.
and so that's one of the things that we, you know, I want to make sure that we keep doing.
No, of course. And I feel like it's our job as the new generation to do that. Like I said, just like me, I'm pretty sure there's hundreds and thousands, if not millions of people like me who grew up with the Hano and know that, you know, every time there was a barbecue or a wedding or quinceañera, you know, the Hano music was there. And if we don't keep it alive, it's just gonna collect dust and eventually be forgotten. And that would just be horrific. So
Yeah,
I
most
think,
definitely.
you know, yeah, I think it's our job, like you said, to, you know, make it something fresh, but yet keep it the traditional, you know, just like any other genre. Hip hop, you know, it still has that same beat, but they add different melodies, different tones, different, you know. So I definitely feel like that's our job to do that.
Well, that's really really cool. Now I went back and looked at some of your catalog. You've got some really really awesome videos, some awesome music, and it's more of
Thank
the
you.
that pop genre, which I really love. And you know, we talked about one of your songs that I wanted to sit there and make it just put a little twist on it. You know, being a DJ, that's what I do. I hear songs and I'm like,
Yes.
oh, it could do this and I could do that. I didn't have it ready today, and I was like, oh no, I was really upset over it.
Ah,
I had oral surgery this morning, and so
oh my gosh, are you
uh,
okay? You
no,
shouldn't be,
my
you
mouth
shouldn't
is killing.
reschedule this.
My mouth is killing me. I'm telling you.
Lawrence, it's not that serious. You could have rescheduled.
Well, Roxanne Mendoza, she's watching along with Danny Monjares. Hey, thank you very much, guys. Annika,
Hi.
wow, man, Annika, you remember that? She was there.
Annika!
Yes,
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm girl fanning right now. Oh my
yes,
god. Like
yes.
I was talking to my dad, who's my manager, and he was there with me, and I was just like, girl, I know she brought up that Etta James. Okay.
I
I
know,
lived for
right?
it.
Yeah, she says she loves your single, so she's just,
Thank you.
yeah. Oh my gosh, she blew me away. I got like a little preview listen of her song before it was released from Shelly Lattes. I was talking to her at Las Vegas, and my wife and we were listening in, and my wife was like, "Oh my gosh!" Both of us, we got chills just listening to her. It's
Ooh, yeah.
it's wonderful to have all this talent and have all these people, just bringing new blood into the music industry. Now, just real quick, you are going to be performing here pretty quick, over at Rosie's
Yes.
281 Takeover, right?
Yes, yes. I haven't officially announced it, but yes, I haven't officially announced, but it has been put out there
Uh-huh.
that I will be performing in Brownsville for Ruby Ann. So I'm so excited and so honored, honestly, because I'm a fresh artist out of the gate. For Tejano, nobody really knows me. No one actually can like know what I do as far as in Tejano. They see what I can do my pop side, but Tejano is different. So for her to give me the opportunity to perform in her show, it's just I'm never going to forget the opportunity she's given to me. So I'm very humbled, very blessed for the opportunity. And I'm so excited because my grandmother lives in the valley, but I've never actually like been down to the valley to like push my music down there. So I'm really excited, and I hope, Brownsville, and I hope the valley is ready for me because, Jenny can bring the fire. That's all I'm
Well,
going to say.
they don't have a choice. I mean, you're going to do it. And
you
actually,
know,
Rosie corrected me. Thank you, Rosie. It was a Ruby Ann Takeover show, is what it's called.
yes,
So it's
yes,
it's exciting to be there. I'm going to be there as well. And it's a great cause for those people that don't know about it. It's going to be down in the Valley in Brownsville, and what it is, it's going to give it's a fundraiser for two events, for two different seasons rather. One of them for Thanksgiving to help, deliver food to some of the people that are needing, to
yeah.
help with their Thanksgiving, and then also for Christmas. They help out a lot of different entities in Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of them that aren't really thought of, the nursing homes. Everybody thinks Christmas and it's kids and
Yeah.
everything else, but nursing homes. I know I did a program here in San Angelo, and they were like, all they really wanted were like socks, and blankets,
Yeah.
and so and
Yeah.
books,
The essential stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's wonderful to be a part of that. That's why put my name on that. I really do want to be a part of it, and I'm so glad that you were there because I wanted to see you perform. And I mean, like I said, I went back and looked at some of your videos. You've got some energy, girlfriend. I don't know where you get it from, but I was just like, I'm like, you are all over the place. And you're one of those performers that has the physicality that goes along with singing. So has that always been part of your show? Or, I mean, because when you do, you know what I'm saying? It's a great,
Yeah.
it's a lot of energy. Is that part of your show?
Thank you. Yes. No, it is. I just feel that, my energy really just comes from the passion, honestly, that I have for my shows and entertaining and my singing. I put into it what I believe that people would want to see. So, like I said, excitement, good vocals matched up with I don't know, badass outfit. I don't know if I can say that or not, but a great outfit, and sometimes I'll even have my dancers with me just to give it that, just depending on the size of the show, I don't want to overwhelm people, but at the same time, I want to be able to be remembered. And that's part of the Jenny B brand is, the style, the excitement, the good vocals, the dancing, which took time, honestly, not to toot my own horn, but my showmanship didn't happen overnight. I had to actually literally train my body to be able to breathe and sing while moving and dancing and jumping and
Right.
and so shout out to my trainer Ray who literally makes me sometimes run on a treadmill while singing, not heavily singing, but in other words, learning where to breathe, where to catch my breath, because I I feel like that's the only way to make it to the top is when you give it your all. And so that's me giving my all,
Right.
the excitement and just giving people a good time, showing them a good time. And if I'm having a good time, they're gonna have a good time. So that's what's important.
Yeah, I started working out. I would run like a
All
mile a
right.
mile every day, but then I said, shit, if I take my car, I'll save so much time. And so,
Exactly. Yeah, it's tough, but you gotta
yeah,
put. But you know what? The gas prices right now, you better start working
right. It's just like
or
I'm,
get a horse or something because it's
yeah, I'm
ridiculous.
from Texas, so everybody. I remember being in just in other cities and other countries, because I was in the military. And so people are always like, "You're from Texas? Did you ride a horse to school?" And I was like, "No,
Oh my
I did
gosh.
not."
Yeah, no.
But then I would also tell them, I'm from Vancourt, Texas. We got skyscrapers, we got everything there. And they're like, really? No, Vancourt is just
No.
it's just a post office. That's all it is. It's
Oh
nothing
my
more than just a
gosh.
post office. And so
Oh no, I could never.
Yeah, so you're a big city girl. I'm a country mouse. And we make an interesting pair. But
Yes, we can still be friends. My dad has a ranch. That's where I'm at right now, out in the country. So,
oh
I
yeah,
got my city life, but I know how to be a tomboy and, be country. We owned some horses at one point. Oh, my accent's coming out.
there you go. Mine always comes out when I'm really tired, because
Yeah.
it's harder to hide. So let's go ahead and listen to that song that we're talking about. The song that you that we say is "Taking It by Storm." Like I said in the description, in the video description. Yes, this is Jenny B. Beso de Amor. You're gonna like it.
Yeah.
Desde que te marchaste aquel día, se ha quedado mi alma y mi vida se ha vuelto sombría, extrañándote. Me parecen más largos los días y las noches oscuras y frías, sufriendo esta gran agonía, deseándote. Quiero que me perdones y a ti explicarte que no puedo ni quiero seguir sin amarte. Que busquemos la forma de ser
Well, it was a song.
Yay!
Sounded pretty decent. I don't know why it didn't.
Ooh.
Well,
Otra!
right. What's going on here? Why are you doing this to me? Dadgummit. Okay, so we're back. Okay, let's just.
Okay.
Okay, we're working
Collect
this
yourselves.
one.
Collect yourselves.
All right, sorry. TDK del Mero Monte. Cool. He heard the song on La Voz Abilene. Well, thanks a lot,
Yes.
TDK. Saludos.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
cool. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm reading this as I go along. I've got all these screens turned on here and everything else.
Yeah, no worries.
So give me a little bit of background about this song. Where did you get it, and why did you choose it as your first release?
So if we had to go back a little bit, before I actually went into pop, my family wanted to do another project, but like an album, which was called Quince Cero Nueve, but it was more of like a reggaeton, Spanielton type, record or album. And that was actually my first time in a recording studio that intrigued me to want to pursue my pop. But that song, Besos de Amor, was originally like a reggaeton song. It was given to me and my team like years and years ago for the song. And, we had it in the vault type thing. We had released the album, but, really didn't do much with it because, life gets in the ways of times. And we just never went anywhere with it. And so when we decided, you know what, let's pursue Tejano and see what noise we can make there. I've always loved the song. So I was like, well, my Uncle Jesse was like, why don't we try to turn Besos de Amor into a Tejano? And so he was actually been good friends with Hugo Guerrero since way back in the 90s, or even before then, and so he was like, if you're going to do a Tejano song and, your first one's got to be hot. So he's like, you got to go with Hugo. And that's what we did. And the rest is becoming history.
Yeah, that's great. Rudy Garcia, he says he loved it, Jenny. So thank you, Rudy, for joining us.
Thanks, Rudy.
And that's cool. And I'm glad that, you have, that people are chiming in and wanting to, express how they enjoy your music. It's good that it's good to have, and it's well deserved. It's a great song. It's well put together. Hugo Guerrero did TDK. He says the Charanga King, because that was his song, Charanga.
Yeah.
Millón de Besos was another great song that he had. Alicia C is joining us today. Hey, Alicia, how are you doing, girlfriend?
Hi. She's so beautiful.
A gorgeous
Saw
woman.
her at that pop-up event too.
And that beautiful voice. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
She can destroy a room. She can destroy a room. So we love you from Corpus Christi. Thank you, Rebecca Garcia.
Yes, Corpus. I'm trying to make my way down to y'all.
Well, we're gonna start in Brownsville. We can work our way around the coast. So
yes, sir.
That's the good part. Now, as far as what you have, you're gonna keep working on the song as far as pushing the song, and you got the 281 coming up. Is there anything else on the rise for Jenny B?
Yeah, so got a few more radio interviews lined up, and we got the Brownsville coming up, and we're also going to be starting to work on the music video for Besos de Amor, because we feel that, the waves that it's making, it deserves it. It's a great song, like you said. And,
right.
If you've seen my other video work, which you have, we do the best. We work with the best. My pop and EDM producer, Clef, he does all my video work as well. And so it's always 4K, top of the line. And this is actually going to have a great storyline to it. So I think it's going to be something exciting to hear, exciting to watch. And that's, like I said, that's all I'm trying to bring is the excitement, and in hopes with that, try to make more noise to book more gigs. Cause I would love to just, spread the Jenny B word throughout Texas, and then hopefully the nation, and then eventually the world. Cause you know what? I can handle it.
Yeah, that's the deal. Alicia, she says, can't wait to perform with you, Jenny. Thanks, Alicia.
Yeah. I'm so excited to be among stars.
There you go. And we don't talk about other radio stations on my channel. Just kidding.
Oh no, no, of course. You know,
No, just kidding. No.
I'm sure it won't be as good as this one. Trust
Oh,
me.
right. Yeah, sure, sure. Usually I have the other guys jumping in and I'm like, Haley, how's it going? You know, because we're all part of the same music genre, but we're not really. I don't see anybody as competition. I see that just as them doing similar stuff as we all have our unique differences and everything else. And if they want to come on, then come on. And
Right, right.
we should be friends, not enemies. There's enough
Exactly.
there's enough hate in the world. We don't need any more. So
Mm-hmm.
let's just
Exactly.
leave it as
We
is.
spread the love.
Spread the love. And going back to your roots, are you planning on doing something, kind of, going back to your family's music, Los Agues, trying to do something like that? Or is it just kind of right now you're just feeling yourself? Because I know you've made some very great decisions as far as your look and your music choices, because your songs, the way you have them, the way you sing. um
Yeah.
what is it, what are you going to stick that way, or what are you thinking?
I mean, I've always wanted to. I've always told my dad, like, oh, let me do this song, let me redo this song, and I don't think they're opposed to it, but right now we're doing really good with the pop. We're doing really good with the Tejano.
Mhm.
And it takes a lot, and honestly, it takes a lot of money to push the singing career and stuff like that. So I think what our next step, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to announce this or not, but our
Uh-oh.
next step is actually you get the exclusive. See, that's why you're like the best radio station right
Thank
now.
you so
You know what I'm
very
saying?
much. Thank you so very much.
Yeah. So I think
$5
the
are in the
next,
mail.
you know what I'm saying? I think the next stop is actually going to be a really hot cumbia.
Mhm.
Something that because again, with the Jenny B, it's all about women empowerment. I'm not
Right.
going to get too much away, but it's definitely going to be something for the women to feel good in their skin, no matter what color they are, no matter what size they are. Girl, you got cellulite, that's okay. I love it. Like that type of encouragement. Because, San Antonio, we love tacos. We are a little bit on the thicker side. And I feel like we should embrace that. I feel like with society, especially the music industry, they're so, oh, you got to be shaped like this and you got to be, tight here. And it's ridiculous. Us women, we go through a lot as it is. And bearing children is one of them. I have two of my own.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm proud of my body and I'm proud of the way I look. And I feel like every woman should look that way. Now, you know what? I want to turn that into a cumbia. So that's what it's going to be. So that's what's next for Jenny. And I got some other pop music coming out. It's just a lot, Lawrence. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot coming at y'all.
No, most
So I just hope
definitely.
y'all are ready.
I completely understand and I support you. Rebecca, she sends nothing but hearts in women
Yay.
dancing, because it's true. And hello to Norma Salazar, very, very, very great Tejano supporter from Michigan, I believe. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so but yeah, no, that's very encouraging to see that. And to I'm traditionally, I'm an artist, as I do a lot of paintings and stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michigan social media queen. Oh yeah, that's right, Norma Salazar. She is
Hi.
Michigan. There you go. But yeah, so my eye has always been the beauty of the person, the beauty of
Yes.
everything. I find everything. I find the beauty in all. If we look hard enough, we can find the ugliness. But that's
Yeah.
just too much time and effort. Why don't we just enjoy ourselves just the way we are?
Yes, exactly. Why worry about, oh my gosh, what are they going to say about? Who cares?
Right.
Girl, you could literally die tomorrow.
Mhm.
Like, why would you want that to be your last worry in this world?
Yeah,
I just
definitely.
wish people could get that courage to just not care,
Mhm. Well,
take care of yourself.
we as a native, one of the things that we believe, that's why we call it Mother Earth, because the woman is everything.
Yeah.
We believe that females are the ones. There's this big myth about Native Americans. That the Braves were always training to fight while the women did everything, and that's not necessarily true. They did train,
Right.
obviously, because they have to survive, but
Mhm.
it was to protect the one true. If you really look at it, there was no value. They didn't have dollars, and they didn't have. It was gift exchange mostly, but the one thing that they did value the most was a woman. Because
Yes, because without women, there's no life.
yeah,
Hello.
correct. I was just gonna say, without woman, there is no life. Not a not a person walks this planet without being born of a woman, and that is a fact.
Amen.
That is
Exactly.
that is the greatest gift that God has given us, and
Amen.
that is why we have Mother Earth. The woman should be exalted for her excellence and for her beauty and for her capability, and that's the way it should be. You know,
Yeah,
um,
100%.
unfortunately, I'm just a schlub from Vancourt, Texas, and so
Oh my God.
it's just one
You
of
better
those
stop it.
things. But no, as far as you know, the 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 stuff that we are anticipating, um, coming, or at least I am, that I'm anticipating. Hello, Norma. She says hello to me. Sorry. Um, I do believe that it's going to be a show because I've seen some of your work. You're very attention getting in a good way, in the sense that the physicality and the vocals and the beauty and all of that, and the well structured show. I got to see some of your show that you had on the was it the I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was the Gay Pride concert that you put
Yes,
on, and
2021.
yes, that was amazing. That's a lot of work. I mean,
Oh yeah.
so it's beautiful to see you put on a show like that. And as far as getting ready for this thing, is it just something that you decided you wanted to do, and and help out, because it's a very great cause, this 281 that's coming up here pretty soon?
Yeah, well, with Pride, that was a full production show, and that's usually how me and my husband like to do the shows. If I'm able to, I actually have my own power. Like that fire that's on that video, those are my fire. Like that's my pyrotech.
Right.
And we just like to build our shows like that, whether it's with the dancers, the outfits, choreography, the fire, like, we just try to bring, and I'm hoping to do the same, in Brownsville. I can't promise I'm going to bring fire because I haven't even talked to Ruby about it yet. But Ruby, if you're listening, I'm going to talk to you about it, girl. I promise. I wasn't going to sneak you up with it, but
I'll bring some water.
Yeah, a fire extinguisher would work better.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, I try to bring, like I said, the excitement. If you think of Jenny, you're going to think of excitement. That's really just where I want my name to be associated with. And with, when Ruby was telling me about her event, honestly, like I thought about it because my dad, as a manager, was like, we need to talk about it. But right away in my mind, I had already made my mind up, because I love to try and be involved with the community in that way, helping with like the Toys for Tots, or having my husband dress up as Santa and giving away toys, or the turkey giveaway, the Thanksgiving. Last year, matter of fact, I wanted to try and do a whole drive for Thanksgiving with the food bank, but it was kind of like a last minute deal, and they were like already, backed up with their own Thanksgiving things that they were trying to do. But I was trying to do pretty much the same thing that Ruby's doing, where to throw a concert, and in the same time, having people come in and collect their turkeys or their food from the food bank, or donating, so I love it so much. I think her doing this with her husband and her family is just a beautiful thing, and I just wish a lot more artists took time, because I know it's hard. There's a lot going on with your career. This career takes a lot of your time, but what she's doing is honestly just amazing, and she is blessing so many people and touching so many people by doing this event. So I really hope it's a really good turnout, not just for us artists to perform, but in the long run, you know what I mean. The money that's going to go towards what she needs to do for the community, because let me tell you, these winters are getting brutal.
All
You know what I
right.
mean? I have a house with a heater and everything, and I barely survived. So I could only imagine those who are less fortunate, and unable to, like you said, just having socks or a blanket.
Right.
survive, and she's providing that. So of course, like, why wouldn't I want to be part of that? Who wouldn't want to be part of that? You
Correct.
know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
amazing. So I'm excited. I really am. I can't wait to meet everybody. I can't wait to see how much money she collects, if she announces it. But just to know, like I said, that it's going to help so much the community.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. I will be there. So those of you that are on
Yay.
Facebook or YouTube and you have not seen her, I will be there. So we'll do some videos so that way you can. If not,
Yay.
go check out her YouTube channel. She's got some great music there, a lot of great stuff. You also your Facebook. Uh, Real quick, I always say in order for Tejano music to keep advancing, in order for it to keep growing, you have to support your artists. You have to be able to support
Yeah.
your artists. And the way to do that is to go to their shows like the 281 that we were talking about, but also buy their merch. So where can we
Yeah.
where can we get so get a hold of a little bit of Jenny B?
Yeah, so of course you can follow me on social media, officially _ Jenny B. But if you want to find the whole spiel of Jenny, I would highly recommend going to my website. So it's jennybmusic.com. That's jennybmusic.com. You can find my bio, my EPK, my merchandise. I have really cute merchandise, especially for the ladies. The guys, I ran out really fast, so I'm getting more t-shirts for you guys. But as of right now, I have really cute crop tops for women, girls, and makeup bags, hand sanitizer, keychains. I mean, it's a bunch of cool stuff. So I would definitely go check it out. You might find something you like, and of course, like, you've been supporting me 110%. And there's also where you can have your newsletters, and you find out my most recent upcoming gigs. So you'll be in contact with me literally the whole time. If you sign up for the newsletter, you'll find out what's coming next, what music. You'll also get a preview of new music. So I would highly recommend to sign up with that. And of course, all of my social media is on there. So if you're having a hard time for whatever reason finding, my social media, you can just go to the website jennybmusic.com, and the icons are there. You click and you'll find me.
Yeah, and it's very well laid out. Although I do have a request.
Oh,
You don't have any caps.
I don't. But you know what? We already in the works of it. I promise. When you have brought it up to me, I was like, oh, I don't. Because besides t-shirts, I really don't have, like, because Jenny B's girly and it's like
Right.
purple
No.
and pink, and and I don't expect men to necessarily wear a pink shirt with my face on it. If
I
they do, that's great.
I
But
I always wear pink during my rodeo. Here at the rodeo we have a real men wear pink, and so we do that.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay, well then,
Orlando Saucedo from DFW is sending a shout out from DFW. What time is it? It's
hey,
Tejano time, Oraldo.
that's right.
He's
That's awesome.
yeah, that's but yeah, no, like support is support, right? That's all
Yes,
it is.
caps are on the way. I
Yeah.
promise. Caps are going to be a thing. You're going to love them. You're going to love the colors. I promise. Yeah, so
We'll
I'm
see it.
definitely working on that.
We'll see together at the 281, definitely, for sure. So
For sure.
just real quickly, make sure that you check out Jenny B. Request a song. She's got, it's available on all the platforms, so you can go ahead and request it there and buy it.
Yeah.
It's what is it, $1, $2 or something like that? You can
I
get
think it's actually 99 cents.
99 cents. See, look at that. It's not even $1. You buy.
It's cheaper than a cheeseburger, my guy.
Hello,
Like,
it's not even on the McDonald's dollar menu.
nope. And it'll last you longer than that burger. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, you don't have to look for it. It'll be there in your back pocket. You can pull it out and listen to it whenever you want to. Enjoy yourself some
Yes.
good music. Hugo Guerrero, he's been in the Tejano music industry for so long, and he's done a lot of hits. The great guy, great personality, great person. And so, yeah, it's Tejano time, obviously. So,
Yes. No, he's the best. I love him. I
yeah.
wish he was listening to this right now, but he's probably not. But I love him so much. And he always has a special place in my heart for believing in me and being a really great producer and somebody to work with.
Definitely. Michelle Garcia, hello. How you doing? She says hello.
Hi.
So, but yeah, I'd like to go ahead and we're coming to the end of the show. I always give the artist an opportunity to go ahead and say their thank yous and, apply their wares, whether it's to visit their merch or whatever it is that you want to say. So please, I'm going to go ahead and just bring your picture up by yourself and just whatever it is that you want to say. This
Yeah.
is your time. I'm not going to
Oh,
interrupt.
thank you.
All right, go
Well,
ahead.
I honestly just want to thank you, Lawrence, for giving me the chance to be on your show. It really does mean a lot to me. I mean, I'm starting up, so you didn't have to put me on, but the fact that you did right away really means so much to me. So thank you to you first and foremost. I also want to thank God for keeping me alive this long because you just never know when He calls you home. I want to thank my parents for 100% just backing me up in everything I do. I'm not gonna cry. I get real emotional when I start talking about my family, but I just want to thank my team, which is my dad, my husband, my two sisters who live in Corpus, Becky and Ashley. They are pushing so hard for me, and they're doing so much. And I mean, we've just the 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks we've had the song out. We've accomplished so much. So, and of course, every single person who has downloaded or streamed or listened to my song and requested it on the radio. You guys are honestly so much to me in my world. You don't even understand. Like, literally, I don't want to sound cheesy, but it's so true that without you all, I would literally not be doing anything. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now and moving up. So, cheers to everyone. And I'm just so blessed, and I just cannot express with words how grateful I am. So I just hope, like I said, to make everyone proud. And I just thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Mwah! I love you all.
That's awesome. Thank you so very much, Michelle Garcia. She just joined us as well. She was saying she said hello, and then obviously Gabriela Martinez, who's another amazing singer.
Yes.
And she's just somebody that's like, wow,
She is amazing.
Yeah, she is. She says she caught it late, but she's gonna watch it later. So that's always the good thing. It's always available for you later. Daniel Garcia, Big D. Thank you so very much for inviting me. Daniel, he's got a great YouTube group there. I mean, a Facebook group. He plays a lot of music. He's a big supporter, and thank you for being here,
Awesome.
Daniel, for enjoying
Yes,
this
thank
show.
you, everyone.
Mhm. And for all those people, and thank you very much for Ginny B. And you know what? The door is always open, girlfriend. You can always come back. If
All
you ever
right.
need anything, you know where to come, and you know where to land. And
That's
it's
right.
wonderful having you here and talking to new people. They're saying many blessings to you, Ginny. Um,
Thank you.
so that's a beautiful thing. And thank you so very much for being here.
Of
We're going to listen to
course.
the song one more time. Besos de Amor. Ginny B. I guarantee you this girl is going to make her impression on Tejano music. I guarantee you. Oh, Madison Pulido. How are you doing, girlfriend? Wow, Madison Pulido. There's somebody else.
What?
Yeah, she says hi. She's a big fan. You're
Oh,
amazing. How are you doing, Madison? Thank you so very much for joining our show today. Yes, she
my
hopes to meet you
gosh.
one day, and whenever, wherever, we uh, 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 we take this thing that we've been given time, this gift that we've been given time. Sometimes we take it for granted. We should always
Yeah,
make effort to try to, do those things that we do, and
100%. No,
you know,
thank you again. And thank you to everyone. And everyone who's saying they're a fan of me, I'm literally going to pass out. Like, it's very bad enough that I'm outside and it's hot. Oh my God. This is so exciting. Okay.
yes.
I'm so sorry. I didn't interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, I'm glad that you're getting this love. It's a well-deserved love. Like I said, you do play on a radio station. You are, you know, there. Madison says, keep up the good work. And, Madison, you as well, she's got a couple of songs out there, and, just, it's wonderful to see all this new talent. Madison will be
Yes.
on the show here on not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, which is wonderful to have her on the air so that we can talk. I'm from West Texas. That's where most of my listeners are at. And because
Yes.
I'm in the military, the way I structured this radio station in the initial was to was for military personnel abroad, and because I missed it when I was abroad as a veteran
Oh.
myself. However, I do have all of my licenses, ASCAP, BMI, CSEC, and all the other ones that are required. And so I do have to make this mention. This is pure disclosure, so that way it's you all know if the song plays on the radio station, there is an add to cart button on there. You can click on the add to cart button. It will take you to Apple Music, and there you can buy the song or the album, whichever you desire. I do not make any money off of that transaction. However, because I participate in the program, I do get a discount on my licenses because they are expensive. However,
Okay.
I am a full supporter 100%. And Jenny, thank you so very much for joining us. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, but hey, we got through it, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was a great show regardless. And I'm going to definitely tune in next Wednesday for Madison's show. I definitely want to see that. I'm a huge fan too. That's why I'm like fangirling over here. I'm just like, oh my God,
Yeah.
all these people, they know who I am.
Yeah, Madison, she's like you, a very beautiful person, very talented. It's wonderful. And then Tejano Time says, I got here late. I have to watch it the replay. I'm glad that
Oh, come
people are
on,
going to
people.
be. Yeah, I'm glad they're getting to use the replay at least, and so that way,
Yes.
and go with Tejanitas. That's Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. It's very true. All of them,
Yes,
not
yes.
just Tejanitas, but everybody. So thank you so very
Yes.
much. Yo, guys, y'all have a wonderful day. We're gonna leave you here with Jenny B and her song Beso de Amor. So
Thank you.
y'all have a good one. We'll see you
Bye.
next time. Jenny B, thank you so very much, darling. You have yourself a great day. And for all of you people that joined in, if you are having a tough day, just remember, every day planes take off against the wind. Have yourself a
Yeah.
great day. We'll see ya.
Thank you. Good night.